Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my friends out there. So, this is 5 Minutes Friday, where you guys come up with a topic and we will talk about it in this 5 minutes. So, 5 Minutes Friday starts now. Alright, so today we're going to talk about time management as you guys proposed in our questions. You
Yes.
guys wanted us to talk about time management. In this 5 minutes, we are going to talk about time management.
And procrastination.
Oh, yeah, and procrastination.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on time management? I want to hear what do you have to take away from this?
Well, time management, I think, is very important, especially if you have a lot to do, and especially when you have things that you need to do and things that you want to do.
Okay, as a uni student,
Uh-huh.
what are the things that you need and what are the things that you want to do?
Okay.
Like for you.
Well, I think the need will be studies. Like I need to study, I need to do my assignments, and the want will be like to do sports.
Going out with
Going out with
watch
friends,
movie.
yes, movie, all those kind of things. So it's like the fun stuff. So the one is the things that you want to have fun with, and the need is the necessary stuff. So like when it comes down to these two items, like for me, I like to use I think if you call it an analogy, whereby if like you have a jar, I think they use this analogy for like putting first things first in life.
Oh, I think it's the
Your values.
sand and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
marble.
yeah. Yes, yeah. It's that one. But then
Okay.
that is used for like putting your priorities, and I feel that can be used for time management as well. So like when you're planning your schedule, so the things that you need to do are your big rocks. So you fill in your schedule with all the things that you need to do first, those that you prioritize first, and then comes the pebbles. The pebbles are the things that like you want to do. So like going out with your friends, playing sports, your health, and all those kind of things. Those are the pebbles. And then the sand comes in last, whereby those are the very very minimal things like playing your phone, playing
Netflix,
games,
all those kind of
Netflix.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's like the analogy that I use for like time management.
Alright, so what would you think that I mean that's your analogy for time management. What were your tips? How would you time manage better as a student? I mean personally coming from you, your studies are pretty good. What's the CGPA as of now? If you don't mind.
3.84.
Alright, so yeah, you can talk about this. So how would you time manage if you're trying to get very good grades and also maintaining a balance with other things in your life?
Well, personally, I have a personal schedule, especially when when it's near the exam days. So like how people say like if you do a schedule you're lame, you cannot time manage. But when you have a schedule, you can actually plan it properly. So like from this time to this time I have to do this. From this time to this time I have to do something else. So then when you lay out everything, you can see very clearly how you can manage your time. Because when you have your important things there, then you will know that okay, if this is what I need to do, then I need to make sure that whatever time that I have, it fits with whatever that I need to do. Yeah. So having your own schedule is very very important.
Yes.
What about you? Like you also do a lot of stuff.
Okay, so mine is less of studying and more of outside work. So what I do is, okay, so she talked about time management. My time management is pretty similar. I have a planner. I use Google Calendars. So as long as it's filled up with something and basically you don't fill it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a simple thing. Then another thing is procrastination. So the thing about back-to-back meetings and all those kind of thing is I'm always late. So what the tip is, you need to give yourself like a buffer time, like probably 30 minutes. So let's say your meeting is 12 to 1. You don't put your next meeting at 1, you start it at 2. So you have that 1 hour to leeway. So you try not to be late for something because as Malaysians, we always have the Malaysian timing, like half an hour buffer.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing we need to like get out of the culture. It's not a good culture. So, and I think with so many things planned, sometimes you have to cancel certain things to make way for more important stuff. So that's where you actually really have to plan ahead. So especially like in this week, I had exams, and basically I had exams on Monday, and I had to meet these people on Sunday. So you got to weigh the cost of whether the exam is more important or meeting these people bring you more benefit. But like in this case, for me, Monday was an MPU exam, so it wasn't that important. So Sunday I still went out to meet these people. I went out with my friends. So it's really about weighing the cost and benefit and cost of what you do.
And also actually when we talk about procrastination, just very quick, procrastination, most of the time we procrastinate on things that we don't want to do.
Exactly.
we don't like to do. So like personally, how I get over it is like you make yourself, not make yourself, it's like you have something that you can look forward to. So if let's say like let's go back to studying which is the easiest for me. So like when I want to study, like I really dread studying, like doing revision. I really don't like it because it just drains my energy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like what I do is that I know I'm going to procrastinate on studying. What I do is that I tell myself that there is something that I can look forward to. Like for example, I like to like use social media, for example. So every time after I study 10 pages, I tell myself, okay, I can use 10 minutes of going on social media. So whenever I study, I know that there is something that I can look forward to. Then that's where I will push myself. Okay, once I finish these 10 pages, I can use my phone for 10 minutes. But you gotta make sure you gotta be disciplined. That's fair discipline.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so I guess that's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up. So what are your main tips for time management that you'll be giving? Any
Plan.
Plan.
Very important.
Alright.
Plan. Like just one word, plan.
You're not gonna. So get a planner.
Yeah, get a planner, plan everything. Put your first things first. Your important, those that you need to do first. Then comes the things that you want to do.
Alright. For me, basically, is just have fun. No, honestly, if you just do the things that you like, and most of them weigh the benefits and costs of everything. So it's not that you cannot do certain things. It's when you do that thing, what will happen after that. So as long as you think about that, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. So I guess that comes to the end of our 5-minute Friday. You guys see y'all next week.
Next week.